Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot reading. Let's get started. So, Cancer, we're going to be looking at your personal messages. Let's get started. So, we are looking at love, but anything else in between. You may get messages regarding career, also money. Let's have a look at your personal messages. So, let's begin. For those who are new to our channel, my name is Gigi and welcome. So, personal oracle card, please, for Cancer. All right, excellent. So, we have patience. Patience. No need. And I'll definitely say the fact that this card has jumped out, don't be impulsive for now. Think things through. Think before you speak. Think before you act. Let the situation unfold. Just go with the flow here. So just have patience. Let's have a look at your cards, Cancer. Let's move this over here. And let's now move on to the Marchetti Tarot and let's have a look at your cards. Excellent. All right. Just a quick announcement. So, Cancer, I am open for personal tarot readings. So, if you do have a question, a concern, or you want some guidance, I am open for personal tarot readings for a limited time at the moment. So, I am open, but as we get closer towards December, I will be closing personal tarot readings, just to let you know. Also, we have our Master Tarot course available. So, if you do want to learn tarot, hone in your skills and improve how you do tarot with yourself or loved ones, check out our master course. Don't forget to also check out our love guide. We teach you everything regarding love tarot reading. It's over 200 pages. Fifi and myself, we teach you everything we know about love tarot readings. So check it out. All of that information is down below in the description box. So Cancer, personal messages. What do we have behind the deck? We have the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man, very interesting. That's closely linked to patience. Sometimes we may feel, oh, we're not moving forward, we're not moving backwards. This card tells us to look at situations from a different angle. What haven't we tried yet? How can we adapt? Do we need to sacrifice anything? You're going to get breakthroughs, mental breakthroughs, and wishes are definitely going to come true, especially around Aquarius season here. The star is like wishes coming true. The water also represents letting go of negativity, really elevating your positive thoughts. But you will have a mental breakthrough. Not without, challenges. There may be minor challenges, but it's okay. You're going to get through it with the Ace of Swords, So don't ignore any ideas that come to your mind, Cancer. Ideas, messages. It's all being downloaded to you for a reason. Okay. Messages. What else? What's with the Tower? Interesting. I almost feel like that there's something, it's definitely regarding love. There's something here that's just not working. I almost feel like there's a situation in your relationship. You're not moving forward. You're not moving backwards. I feel like you want to move forward, Cancer, but the person you are dealing with, I feel like there's no progress, broken promises, and not keeping their word already. Let's look at your cards. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, also the Two of Swords. Interesting that these cards have jumped out. So the Ten of Wands, that is the card of burnout. This card is giving you a heads up already to slow down, Cancer. I can see why we have the card of a burnout because it's right next to the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, that is the card of heartbreak. We're mourning, we are crying, that there's been heartbreak. And the Three of Swords does definitely show that there may have been a third party here, someone or something. So heartbreak is causing a lot of a burnout in our body. We're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. It's almost like we cannot believe it. We don't want to face it. It's almost like, nah, this is just a nightmare. No, this is not happening. The Two of Swords tells us that we need to make a decision here. There's something that we must face, regardless how painful it is. And that's the Two of Swords. Notice that we're holding the two samurais, we're crossing the arms. Eyes are blindfolded, so there's something that we don't want to face. We don't want to see for our own eyes. It's almost like there's something going on here with your person, and I feel like you've been really, really let down, Cancer. Yeah. Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords shows that someone is up to no good. The Seven of Swords, it's like a snake in the grass. Someone that's lying, stealing, cheating, copying. Just below the Ten of Wands. This is a situation that's causing quite hardship. It's causing burnout. It's causing anxiety. I'm going to say it's causing you to feel extremely tired here. So I definitely feel the reason why you've got the patience card is to be patient with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, Cancer. You didn't cause this. You didn't. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, again, this is another challenging card. Conflict, fights, not getting along, catty energy, toxic energy here. Even gaslighting, narcissistic behavior. So I feel like almost like Cancer, you're being triggered, you're being, poked at. People are challenging you. We're fighting over heartbreak here. We're fighting over what has happened, what has caused the heartbreak. And we also have, of course, the Eight of Swords. That's the card of imprisonment. After everything that's happened, you might as well just decide not to give your person attention. You may just give them the silent treatment because you're restricting yourself from having any contact with them. So definitely have patience with yourself. So in other words, don't be so hard on yourself, please, Cancer. But can you really trust this person just by looking at these cards? No, you cannot trust them, unfortunately. I feel like you've got the intention I feel like you've got really good intentions, Cancer. But whoever you are dealing with, I question their intentions and their integrity. So let's clarify. Let's understand the situation even further, please. What else do we need to know? There's almost been, what's coming through to me? Interference. There has been interference by someone. The Ten of Wands. Happiness has been crushed, definitely, with the Ten of Cups. Yes, the Ten of Cups on its own, yes, it's a very happy card, but it has been crushed because of the Ten of Wands. So something has affected the home life. Something has affected your person, perhaps even your children. Home life has been affected with the Ten of Wands, where there is burden, there is there is hardship, there is challenges. The Three of Swords. Even though there is heartbreak, you're moving away from heartbreak, moving away from turbulent times and into calmer waters. The Six of Swords is the card of accepting for things what they are, accepting them, also moving away from the Three of Swords. So this is good. This is a combination that I want to see, Cancer, that you're moving away from heartbreak. The Two of Swords. So there's the Hanged Man right there. That's the Hanged Man. So we're not moving forward. Even though we are moving away from heartbreak, it's almost like we feel a little bit stuck. We're feeling suspended upside down. What do I do now? Especially with the Two of Swords. What do I do now? Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you will choose to remain single. Sever ties with this person. Some of you will absolutely cut communication with this person. Because we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is the Pre-Empress card. This is someone that rathers to be single than be surrounded by toxic people, negative people, cynical people. So some of you may decide to do just that. Even though it can be tough, it can be difficult, but some of you want peace. Some of you will decide, I want healing from everything that has happened because I've been dealing with someone that has been lying, stealing, cheating, copying, haven't been honest. Trust has definitely been compromised here. The Five of Wands, the Chariot. The best way to deal with the Five of Wands is to move forward, move away from the Five of Wands. Because the Five of Wands, it's a challenging card. Absolutely it is. Arguments, I feel like someone is still coming towards you, but they're picking a fight with you, Cancer. You're moving away from that. You're moving away from that toxic energy. Just like the Six of Swords, you're mentally moving away and also physically moving away. You may be even going away, going to somewhere away on the weekend. You may decide, I need a break. I need to get out of here. Should you do that? Yes, absolutely. To find your peace, to find your own happiness. Four of Pentacles, keeping things close to your chest. Like I said, with the Eight of Swords, cutting ties, giving this person the silent treatment. But with the Four of Pentacles, we also have to plan for our next move, what we want to do. Four of Pentacles, we're keeping certain things close to our chest. Should you do that? Yes, I do. Absolutely. I think, I would be very, very discerning what you reveal. You don't have to reveal everything to this person. On the contrary, I feel like you need to find your own healing first. Now, you also have the King of Pentacles and also the King of Cups. Cancer, I feel just as you sever ties with someone, it could be the King of Pentacles, someone else comes through. Please don't be so closed off because people can pick up on energy. They can. So be very, very, in other words, so just be, because I feel like there is someone coming for you. I do. Got two kings here. Be patient with yourself. It's okay to trust again. It will be okay to love, to smile again. All of that, it's going to happen. And the thing is, with the Four of Pentacles, you don't want to be too closed off. You don't want to be to the position that someone can pick up on that energy. You do have choices here. You have more than one choice here. Seven of Cups, keeping your choices open here. You're going to know straight away exactly what you have to do, Cancer. You're going to know straight away who to end ties with and who to give someone an opportunity. What are we seeing here? We're surrounded by two kings and an emperor here. Someone is definitely going to stand out for you, Cancer. So just like as you sever ties with someone, you find happiness straight away. But you need healing. You need to heal yourself. You actually need to spend time, a little bit of time on your own, because this has been a lot, especially with the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords. It's been quite a lot. It hasn't been easy, especially with also the Five of Wands. Take time, take all the time that you need just to enjoy your own company so you can get ready for the next person that comes around. But just remember the big message here, don't be so closed off, Cancer, please. Just like the Four of Pentacles. Don't be too closed off because there are other people that actually want your attention. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me. Please don't forget that I'm open for personal tarot readings. Check out our course and our love guide. It's all down below in the description box. Have a wonderful day, Cancer. And of course, I will see you next time. Power to you.